Breaking news, my wonderful people. The battle between Atiku Abubakar and Nyesom Wike is still ongoing. And this time around, Atiku Abubakar has lashed back at Nyesom Wike, stating that he is a drunkard. Yes, so Atiku Abubakar fires back at Wike after he states that Nyesom Wike is a drunkard for abandoning his official duties early in the morning to drink whiskey. Let's find out more as we hit the news. But if you're joining us for the first time, you're very much welcome. I sincerely appreciate your presence. Kindly subscribe and please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. The presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, Atiku Abubakar, has urged the Rivers State Governor Nyesom Wike, to stop speaking while he is under the influence of alcohol. Wike had, while addressing supporters at the Emuha local government area of Rivers State on Friday, stated that he was drinking a 40-year-old whiskey when Atiku led protesters to the Independent National Electoral Commission INEC's headquarters in Abuja in a protest. The PDP candidate had led other leaders of the party to protest alleged irregularities that marred the conduct of the presidential election. Now, the country's main opposition party, had asked that the results collated from the exercise be cancelled and elections be redone in areas that had problems. As they were protesting, Nyesom Wike have stated that he was just sitting down, when he called his friends and they opened a 40-year-old bottle of whiskey while he was mocking Atiku Abubakar, stating that they were protesting. In a statement on Sunday by his special assistant on public communication, Prank Shaib, Atiku urged the governor to stay off alcohol, as it had not only affected his voice but also has affected his thinking faculty. Governor Wike has confirmed that we all know that he is a drunkard, and the protest that was led by Waziru Atiku Abubakar on Monday, March 6, 2023, was against the stealing of the mandate of the Nigerian people, which in itself was a noble cause. Now, for the sake of clarity, the protest occurred around 11:30 a.m. and Governor Nyesom Wike have stated that he was drinking whiskey during the protest at 11:30 a.m. on Monday, and this reveals the sort of man he is. The kind of man who abandons his official duties on Monday morning to drink whiskey. So this explains the reason for his coarse voice, which is similar to that of a motor park tout. It is so obvious that Governor Nyesom Wike always dances under the influence of alcohol. No wonder it is characterized by aesthetic vulgarity. It is a common rule that you do not drink and drive. But unfortunately, a drunkard is the one steering the wheel of governance in Rivers State. This is more disturbing because he is married to a jungle. Indeed, the term as sober as a jungle could not even rub positively on the governor. The statement said Wike's wailings had nothing to do with ensuring that the South produce the next president. Governor Nyesom Wike with Atiku Abubakar has nothing to do with zoning. He is only wailing because he lost the presidential ticket of the PDP in a fair contest, and after losing, he deceived 4 other governors to join his nonsense campaign. Now, the 3 governors of the G5 failed woefully at their senatorial elections, including Governor Okezie Pazu, who is also a sitting governor, came a distant third in the Abia South senatorial election. For Governor Seyi Makinde, his ambition is hanging by a thread after his misadventure caused the PDP to lose all 3 senatorial elections. Wike has not held a single meeting with his G5 members, having dumped them since their defeat. He has been rejoicing over the outcome of the polls, even though his men have all lost. This is the sort of man he is, and yet he claims he's not committing anti-party infractions. Atiku Abubakar also blasted Wike for admitting on video to have manipulated the outcome of the elections in his state in the last elections. He commended nearly 300,000 Nigerians that had signed a petition on change.org to demand that the United States, the United Kingdom, and the European Union would impose a visa ban on him. So at this particular point, Atiku Abubakar have commended nearly 300,000 Nigerians who have signed the petition for Wike's visa sanction, and he has stated that this is a step in the right direction. Now, this is a man who in every election he has ever been involved with has been characterized by rigging and violence, so much so that under his watch, the media tagged his state rivers of blood. This is a man who, during a linked phone conversation with Governor Ayodele Fayosi, admitted to killing everyone who can kill. That this is a man who talks down on traditional rulers in his state and arrests those he doesn't agree with, sells off the building of his opponent, and even revokes CFO of those in his bad books. May Nigeria never see such an emperor again who uses violence to subdue his people for political gains. This is coming from Atiku Abubakar, who have commended nearly 300,000 Nigerians who have signed a petition against Governor Nyesom Wike, calling for the sanction of his visa ban, my wonderful people. So this, battle between Atiku Abubakar and Nyesom Wike is really going to another extent too. In fact, it seems that the two of them have engaged themselves in a war, and this war, I don't see it ending anytime soon. And Nyesom Wike have really been in the bad books of most Nigerians after he, kind of betrayed his people and all he had done against his people. Now, Atiku Abubakar have made this statement against Nyesom Wike to the point of calling him a drunkard when Nyesom Wike mocked Atiku Abubakar when they staged a protest at the INEC office. So guys, what are your thoughts concerning this issue? Kindly share your thoughts concerning this in the comment section down below. Thank you. Bye for now.